Greetings Exiles, BullShifters here, back with another Path of Exile PS4 stream. Tonight we're going to be running the final labyrinth. So this is long overdue for this character of mine. I had to roam around for just a ridiculously long time in order to finally go ahead and get my last Trial of Ascendancy. But I finally got it, so here we are at the Aspirants Plaza. And we're going to finish this bad boy off and finally get our last 2 Ascendancy points. So definitely looking forward to this. I've actually, as I mentioned in my last video, I've gone ahead and reinstalled the game, hoping that, that's going to fix my lag issues that I've been having, and we will see. So as per usual, just kind of how I always play the Labyrinth, I haven't actually looked up the layout for the day. I like to kind of be surprised when I go into the Labyrinth, so we'll see what we got in here today. So let's go ahead. So far, so good. I need to get away from that. That doorway is bad news bears. Probably would help if I actually had my buffs on. I want to be in blood stance. Definitely cruising through so far. We are level 85, so this should still be relatively easy. Let's see, yeah, we're 10 levels above what the actual area level is. So this shouldn't be a very difficult run, but there's going to be a story of the lag. So far, it does not look bad, to be honest. Looks like this is actually our only passageway through. Uber's always set up a little weird. A lot less direct paths to where you're trying to go. Let's actually go back and see what general direction. So heading southwest should take us to the right area. It's not always a for sure thing, but it's usually a safe bet.
Spirit is spent.
Alright, no pathway through there. Locked door. Crap, okay, so we gotta go this way. So this is where the lag would be a killer. So far, so good. Let's see what the pattern is here. These ones don't seem to be triggering at all. There must be a silver door. Heard that a few times. Alright, so southwest actually... Ooh, ouch. I should not have run in there just now. Didn't exactly take us to where we needed to go. Definitely kind of a savage setup on this lab. Heated floors on top of the spike floors, without a whole lot of room for air. So I'm willing to bet if we keep traveling this way, we'll find the door we're looking. Oh, there's a door right there. Is that? Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much the only pathway. Alright, so it looks like there's a pathway relatively close to here that actually backtracks a bit. I'm curious what's actually in there. So I don't think... Oh, there's a golden door. We need a golden key, not a silver key. So I don't think enemies are really going to be as much of a challenge here. I think it's going to be more or less just making bad moves in the labyrinth and getting killed by traps. See, I think level 75, that's roughly like a tier 7 or 8 map. Just something I can pretty much breeze through with this character. I haven't really struggled with this build until I've gotten into some of the red tier maps, and a lot of that's been lag, so if reinstalling the game actually fixed that, things might get pretty interesting. I'll grab those gauntlets. It's usually the last piece of gear I'm missing for my chaos and regal orbs.
My spirit is spent.
Start using some quicksilvers. Locked door. Oop. Bad move on my part. That's the kind of stuff I gotta avoid doing, just walking into the easy traps to avoid. So I'm hoping... Come on, floor. Not exactly what I was expecting there. No, that's true. I should have knocked on wood on that one. You never know what the labyrinth holds. These traps are what I'm more wary of than anything else, though. Nice. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Treasure key. Nice. Always what we want. So that was worth the time invested for sure. But we gotta make sure we finish the lab, otherwise keys don't matter. Yeah, I just reinstalled today. So far, so good, but we'll see. I haven't really had a lot of enemies on screen yet. Obviously, I'm not playing with multiple people, which I'm sure is still going to doom us to lag. Locked door. Okay, so that's probably where I get my gold key. That was close. That actually wasn't a very fun area to run just now. At least there's enough skeletons around to regain my health, though. I hate areas like this. Come on, keep moving. Honestly, the more enemies, the better right now in this area. That area was rough. Possibly. I'll have to see. My current gloves aren't that great, so I'll have to see how they compare. Really, all that effort for a little bit of jewelry. It's okay. Hopefully one of those pieces of jewelry is worth something. Definitely going to identify this before I just run in all willy-nilly. Ignites you, revives dead monsters, guarded by a pack of magic monsters. That's all fine and good. Fine and dandy. So some cartographer's chisels, that's not bad. Let's see, where haven't I gone to yet? Okay, so it wraps around through here. Been kind of avoiding running the overhead map lately just because it makes things more difficult to see. Just kind of aids in the whole dying process. Doesn't seem to be too bad in here though. Holy desync, Batman. Oh, there's some lag. So that's kind of unfortunate. Especially considering there weren't really that many enemies around me in the first place. Alright, locked door. Let's see, what am I currently running? I got some decent max life. My resists are kind of crap on these. So this would actually probably be a bit better, to be honest. Really, that was just a shortcut. If I was playing Dark Souls, I'd be stoked right now, but I am not. That could have been much worse. So, that must be my lever over there. This is just excessive. Well, I hit my lever. Okay. Did my lever not do anything? God, that area's terrible.
My spirit is spent.
Yeah, I'm not trying to cast right now. Oh, there's another lever over that way. Jeez. Oh, this is what I get apparently. Hey, what's up, darkness? There it is. I got greedy. Hey, what's up, Soho? Yeah, I shouldn't have put myself in that predicament. Overconfident. I have to see what's even on my gloves currently for my skill gems. Just my curses. So that actually wouldn't matter. Max life would be a lot better, to be honest. I'm probably just going to give this guy what he wanted for those. Getting kind of price gouged here, but his rolls are almost perfect. That's actually a 5 link. Go back to my hideout. Yeah, I uninstalled earlier today and reinstalled. I'm still kind of having some lag in the Uber lab. But I'm going to try it again this time and just not get greedy with those trap rooms. I knew if anything killed me, it was going to be traps. Like, I knew better and still did it anyways. The amount of experience I had built up was really low anyway, so I wasn't too worried about it. And I had literally just started running the lab, so it wasn't a huge loss. But I still should have been smarter than to go for that. I knew better, did it anyways. These are all over level 75. Yeah. This one to identify. What a terrible life roll. Yeah, not even close. Too bad. That is too bad. Let's see, is this my Regal collection? Yeah, it must be. Hey dude, what's up? Stash these. Then we'll go on another little run. This time I'll be a little bit wiser about what I'm doing. Well, actually, we can turn this in for 2 Regal Orbs. So, helmet, gloves, chest piece, boots, belt, 2 rings, amulet, and 2-handed weapon. Two Regal Orbs. Then I'll just sell this off since I ID'd it. I was tempted by it. Oh, that's right, I'm gonna have to grab another one of these bad boys. Offering to the goddess. We'll head back to the Aspirants Plaza. Just gonna run this a bit smarter this time. Yeah, I can definitely use those at the plus life. I'll probably have to reassign some resist somewhere, but I've got enough suffixes open on the items I currently have equipped to where it's not a big deal. I can make that happen pretty easily. Dude, you're gonna be responsible for like half my gear this league. You just got crazy good drops. I just forgot about the fact that I had a key on that last run too. I should have played that safer with those traps. Yep, same ordeal. Yeah, we definitely had some good runs early on. I was super stoked for you to see those exalted orbs drop. And I ended up getting a few items that got me some exalts anyways, so it all panned out. You play long enough, you get good items. It's just the name of the game. Ah, I played that wrong. Will do. Yeah, I did that last league actually. I got him to drop 3 keys. I think it was with my Winter Orb build. There's just kind of like odd conditions you have to meet in order to make it happen. I just killed him immediately and must not have failed any of the conditions to get him to drop all 3, because I'm pretty sure 3 is the max he can drop. You can get others like throughout the lab, and you can actually even get them from his chests. But I'm almost positive he can only personally drop a max of 3. Probably be one in that curious lockbox. I'm not sure what those timed cranks did just now. Oh. Affiliated with those other ones. Okay, I see. Let's see, I think I can go down from here. Oh, yikes. Treasure key. A little unique for my trouble. Let's see. Already went through all there. Let's go this way. Man, they really like these heated floors in today's layout. That takes me back through there. I don't really know if I want to mess with that again, to be honest. Just kind of a waste of time last time. All effort, no reward. Head through here. I don't think, yeah, I figured that was going to be a dead end. It's probably over this way. Lightning storm, that's fine. The only ones I'm really worried about are the ones with freeze attached to them. Lightning storms, whatever, we can leech our way through that. They're unique, nice.
Spirit is spent.
I'm gonna spam these flasks a bit more. Where haven't I gone? It's not gonna be up through this way. We already traveled through all of that. Genuinely not seeing an area of the map. It's actually open. Wouldn't be just right up here. So I have to open the golden door to get through there? So I have to go backwards to go forward? Screw it, whatever. I maybe should have looked at the layout, but I prefer to be surprised. So we will go deal with the spinning whirly-dirlies again. Oh, I can't leap slam across. So hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Mine felt super short, but still pretty good. So that's that shortcut I can unlock. Interesting, I didn't see too many of those sitting around. Hopefully I get some better rewards for doing this the second time around. Have to dodge back and forth through these. It's kind of a pain, but it's not too bad once you kind of get in a rhythm with them. Take that overhead map off so I can see a little better. Come on, move forward. Do the same thing with these two, just strafe back and forth. Ah. Don't chill me, it's literally the worst thing that could happen right here. Ah, it's worse than last time. That's alright, we walked away with full flasks. Could be a lot worse. Yes, Orb Scouring. It's an alright drop. Let's see. That's right, so we're gonna travel upward. Did I have a map drop? Yeah, Ivory Temple. It's a tier 1 though. Chaos Orb. Stupid flame traps. Alright, here we go. Round 2. Still didn't unlock my door. Oh, there's still more levers. That's crap. Oh, I still got some flasks at least.
My spirit is spent.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I did hit both the levers. There we go. That was a pain. But now we have our golden key for our golden door. Think, yeah, that's the right way. Yeah, it's up and around. I'm pretty sure it's in that upper right hand corner there. That's right, I'm hitting you even though you're like at least 6 feet above me. Alright, first part of the aspirants trial. Crafting recipe. Nice. Store a map. Throw a key in here. 20 times quality currency. That could be a good divination card. And it could be garbage. Only time will tell. Well, of course, I've already got one of those. Alright, let's do this. Going down to Zaro. Bring it home. Wow, that was pretty laggy in the beginning. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say, unfortunately, reinstalling I don't think really fixed my lag issue very much. Although, in all fairness, there has been another patch since that fix, so, I mean, it is a possibility that the newest patch is what ruined the fix. So I heard a lot of people talking about how it worked for them. I haven't actually looked at the newest patch notes either to see what they all actually entail, what the patch was supposed to do. But yeah, if I'm lagging in Uberlab, I'm definitely going to be lagging in red maps still. Just really disappointing, like, performance issues are ruining a really great game on console. Did I miss a switch? I think so. Huh. It's one of those odd puzzles where I have to flip the exact right one. Oh, there we go. No, just need to go in the right direction. So we got 2 keys now, that's good. Oh, where are we headed? Are we there yet? Guessing it's to the northeast up here. That was ballsy. Just a lever around the corner.
My spirit is spent.
Better get your spirit back, buddy. There we go. There's gotta be a doorway up here. Yep. This one looks pretty straightforward. What's up, Waffle? Let's see what other exits we have. I'd rather just go directly into the aspirants. Trial if possible. Which I think we should be able to. That last entrance, that's exactly what that should lead to. Ah, damn, I almost made it through there. I think floor spikes are actually the one trap that having the overhead map on is the worst for. So where's... Must be to the west? Down this corridor? Yep. That's gotta be the aspirant trial. Ooh, gem cutter's prism, nice. Yep, sure is. Okay, so here's 2 of 3. Hope this one doesn't lag as bad as the last one did. As I lag coming into the room. Good, good. It's been a solid night. Had a pretty decent day at work. Lab's going pretty well. Why is he not going down? I was gonna say, you were down on your health for a while. I still have to check out the patch notes. I'm not totally sure what today's patch actually did. I just kind of jumped on and started playing tonight. So this branches off into 3 areas too. I'm going to try and hit that middle area because it seems like that's the most likely to lead us to our final trial. I hope the room isn't full of traps. If my game starts lagging, I get thrown into a room full of traps. It's just not going to be pretty. Takes us up. It looks like that actually might lead right to the last aspirant trial too. Yeah, so I'm thinking this will be a good area to go through. Up. Probably that door right there. this lever open up? Oh, probably that door right there. Whoopsie-day. That was worth the effort. That acceleration shrine helped out a lot with that, though. I'm actually surprised I didn't desync there a little more and rubber band back. Usually I hit an acceleration shrine and pop a Quicksilver, and I literally can't get around the corner. I keep lagging back.
My spirit is spent.
What the heck happened there? That overhead map has to go for now. I think we're heading in the right direction. Ooh, yikes, I should not have stood there. Yeah, I usually try to at least glance or like skim through the patch notes just to get an idea of what they're changing. Plus, if it's anything super notable, I like to mention it during the streams. Usually seems to be attempts at performance fixes, but I say attempts for a reason. God, those arrows are annoying. Okay, this is garbage. That wasn't even worth it. Unless this is actually where I do need to travel to. Which I hope so. To refill my flasks. God, I hate these poison arrows. It's so unnecessary. Okay, so one last area and then the last aspirant's trial. Yeah, it sounds about like my luck. Zaro probably has like nothing but traps in his room today. Hey, what's up, Fearless? And that's what I knew would end up being the deciding factor for if I got through this or not. It's going to be the traps. The enemies melt. It's all about the crap you deal with in between. This is actually my second run too. I got really greedy on the first run and just got cocky with one of the trap rooms. Gotta respect the traps. Is that my room right down there? Nah, that seems way too simple to get to. Oh, that's where we came from, I think. Oh no, that's the other pathway. I was gonna say, no way did they make it that easy to get through this one, like, second to last room. God, I hate enemies that just ricochet like that when they die. That's a killer on maps. Terrible mod. Alright. Let's do this. Come on, lightning buddy. Let's see what the damage is. Oh, jeez. Really? This is gonna suck. Got him. Or just brute force. Brute force is a fantastic way to go. He only drops me one extra key, but I don't even care. Alright. Orb's always good. This one. Alright. Waka 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 waka. Okay, so the Pac-Man noise isn't good luck. Gotta remember that. Got some solid maps. That was pretty awesome, at least. So we did it. Mission accomplished. Oh, I spammed all my flasks in that situation. I'm judge, I'm jury, and I'm executioner too. And my ascension is complete. Let's see. What do I want to enchant? I'm going to be swapping out my gloves here, so definitely not my gloves, even though those are typically the easiest to enchant. Helmets are usually the hardest, but Arctic armor buff, which is a stupid buff for me to have. Doesn't help me at all. Item level 75, 73. What am I more likely to... Those are really good rolls. Still think I'm less likely to swap my boots out though. That's like one of the worst ones I could get to. Pure physical build and I get plus to lightning damage. Whatever. You can't win them all. We finished the lab with ease though. Definitely took down the boss. I could have gone helmet, you're right. I think the odds of me replacing my helmet are much higher than the boots. Plus, I don't like my odds of getting something I need on the helmet. Not that the boots did me any better. If I remember correctly, helmets have like the lowest chance of you rolling a specific mod, because I think there's more modifiers than that for the helmets than there are for your gloves and your boots. Let's see. As I say, these should all be above 75, so I can toss them in my Regal storage, which I accidentally put some of my currency in. Just picked a whole bouquet of whoopsie daisies. Alright, 15, 10, 2 to... Oops. Just take it out and compare them side to side. It's usually easier. And new one's better. And then let's get rid of... Hold off on that. I've got the prophecy for trading in 5 uniques. That's true. Yeah, I probably should have gone with the helmet. Especially considering I gambled and lost with the gloves anyways. Well, let's do something fun. Or maybe not necessarily fun, but something pretty productive. Quality's already on it. Okay. Let's go ahead and burn through 34 fusings real fast. Actually... 3 red, 2 green, and a blue. Yeah. So my best bet... I might as well throw that in there first. 120. How would I actually have? 216. I have to get lucky. Here goes nothing. Perfect. Fantastic. I do that all the time. I just, oh look, I, stashed some currency there. So let's go ahead, burn some fusing orbs. Oh, that one was close. And that's where we finish that. Let's see what orbs of fusing are going for currently. Let's see if we can grab a few more. Jeez. Do people not realize, like, I can just go to an NPC and trade jeweler's orbs for these things? And it's 4 each. Kind of a loss. This is why I can't look at the trade market. Like, really? I shouldn't even have looked here. I don't get it. My mind is just blown right now. Okay, so if I have one PSA for the night, it's don't get duped by people like these people. Like 16 jeweler's orbs for 2 orbs of fusing, are you kidding me? Okay, check this out. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about, for those of you who might not know. You can literally talk to any town NPC. Actually, I might have been able to talk to him. No, I don't think there's anyone in my hideout who was selling, but I can go into town and talk to an NPC and literally get them for 4 jeweler's orbs. So these people trying to sell like 2 for like 16 jeweler's orbs, it's stupid. It's not a bad idea. I just don't know if we'll actually even find anyone who has them priced for that. Like 15 chaos, 16, 14, 15. 13's the closest. 20. Get bent, dude. For real? So there, that's not so bad. See if anyone tried undercutting him. 80 for 105, jeez. $20 for 20. Bunch of terrible people. Oh, yep, someone did undercut him. I assumed as much. $162 for 150. Like, come on, guys. Yeah, the only reason I don't usually spam is just in case I actually do get like a 5 link. I might just stop there, but I mean, to really maximize this one, I kind of need that. Let's get rid of all these. So he wanted 9 chaos. Watch this be like one of those shop things. Telling me to go to www.bullshifters.com We're losers who sell you currency.com. But let's see, is it Lonnie that's not sell? I need to purchase. Yeah. So right there, 4 Jeweler's Orbs, 1 Orb of Fusing. So don't spend 8 Jeweler's Orbs on Orb of Fusing. Those are just people preying on people who don't know. Like, that is a complete waste. Don't do that. Let's buy up a few of those. Oh my god, that's exactly what it is. It is one of those D-bags. Yeah, so these are the worst people on Path of Exile in the trade market. Cheap currency. You can buy an Exalt for $1.50. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So close yet so far. So, yeah, this chess piece will be a project. My best bet will probably be to grind Delve and try and get that 6-link recipe. Yeah, it's pretty crazy that I called that. It's like whenever you find something that seems like it's a cheap deal, it's a bot. Let's run a little bit of Delve. Probably not going to stream for too much longer, but... yeah, man, I should be a psychic. Oh, it's going to keep showing up, too. Whatever, I can't do anything about it from here. I actually don't have enough sulfate to go anywhere. Should see if I have any open prophecies right now. I do. Large pack of insects. Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. What do I have this sitting in here for? Looks at a bunch of resists. Well, back and sitting there now. Normally I would, but I'm not really going to be on for too much longer. So I'll probably just run a map or two and call it a night. I got a long day at work tomorrow. Let's see. Plus, I'd kind of like to run a couple of maps after the reinstall for the sake of science. Let's run. Do a tier 11. Malformation's a pain. Ah, that's right. That was that map I can't even do. So I can't regenerate mana. So never mind that. It doesn't really seem like it. I was lagging through the Uber Lab quite a bit. especially during the aspirant trials. I seem to be lagging quite a bit through those. I'm just going to run a magic red map. Produce my armor, will ya? That's whatever. It's fine. I don't even care. See, I'm gonna see how bad these maps like, because usually the red maps are where it's the worst. So, yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock here. So yeah, we'll probably run this one map for the sake of science, and then call it a night. But I am glad that I finished my Ascendancy. That was nice. We have achieved things tonight. Random curse, magic, so that's all fine. Get rid of these guys. Huh. I mean, it seems better. I did manage to leap slam 3 times in a row there without getting rubber banded back. There's a little spike there just now. I don't know, maybe it has gotten a little better. Oh yeah, did you need me to shoot you an invite? So those new gloves, I might run some labs tomorrow just to enchant those. Okay, yeah, I'll shoot you one right after this. Mirrored items. Bunch of rings. That's fine. Hooray, more tier 11 maps. So I mean, a couple lag spikes, but to be honest, this tier 11 does feel a lot smoother than any other red map I've run all league. So maybe there actually was something to uninstalling and reinstalling the game. I don't think it's necessarily going to fix your lag, but it might make it a lot more tolerable. Because this actually wasn't bad. Ooh, Syndicate Lab. Well, that's no bueno, high res.
Did you wish to join the other corpses, Exile?
In the dirt, worm.
Take that. I actually didn't lag through it. That's kind of surprising that that performed as well as it did.
If you cut a Parandus and you definitely should not.
Oh, God, I just need to be able to execute you guys to get your ranks
Thank
up.
you. Please put the knife down now.
Exile.
Let's see. Unveil that. Physical damage and chance to cause. So that's a good mod. It's the best one for this build, anyways. Apply an additional. Oh, that's a solid mod to build add. Increase life. Man, it's gonna take a long time. Lightning and chaos. Rarity of items dropped. That's a solid percentage, actually. Oh, stash tab sale. I'm wondering if it has something to do with the patches that they implement. Like if there's just some code that gets written over that I don't even really know how to make sense of it, to be honest with you. Even just trying to describe it, it doesn't make any sense. But I'm wondering if it works similar to like how like your computer, your web browser, if you don't clear your cache every so often, it like makes everything run slower. So I'm wondering if like all of these patches that come through on Path of Exile like behave in a similar fashion. It doesn't seem like something that should happen, but I don't know, at this point nothing really surprises me. So that actually didn't run too badly. Hey, what's up, Top Spot? I do not, unfortunately, high res, otherwise I totally would. Really not triggered the boss to come over here yet. There we go.
My spirit is spent.
Not bad. Not a bad run at all. I mean, no good items, but lag-wise, not too bad. I'm sure it has messy code. I'm actually about to jump off Top Spot. I got someone about to be courteous enough to donate me some gloves here, but I have to call it a night at this point just because it's pretty late in the night for me. I work early in the morning. I will be on Wednesday though, so if you're on Wednesday, we can definitely do some mapping together. Currency tabs are honestly the best thing you could purchase in game, though. That's just my opinion, but yeah, top spot I should be on between, it's typically 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I mean, if you're on around that time, you're more than free to just jump into my game. That's kind of how I run things when I'm mapping. Like, if you want to jump in, feel more than free. Later, Waffle. Good talking to you. That's right, I should probably sell a lot of this stuff off. Cold damage, oh, that's pretty awful. It's just a mirrored version of that. Yeah, those aren't very good either. Yeah, just didn't loot a whole lot of good items through there. Yeah, top spot Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm pretty much always online at least those 3 nights out of the week. Nice. Thank you very much. Fire and cold resist. So yeah, that'll more than cover that. So just have to build up some more lightning resist, but I should be able to just do that right through. I had kind of a weird mod on something. Maybe I replaced it. Oh no, my ring. 19 lightning and chaos. I could just turn that to flat lightning, and that would fix that. There's a crafting recipe you can actually unlock to be able to craft multiple mods onto the same item. But just keep in mind you do need the free mod spot too in order to be able to do that. But yes, it is possible. Let's see, so 68, so it's 88 max life. Nice, so an extra 20 max life. Accuracy doesn't matter. What color gems? A red and a blue. So that's easy to get on there too. Yeah, that's the other thing, the price for any of those more powerful modifiers, it's always going to be costly. But cool, solid stream. Definitely happy to go ahead and get that last, not Trial of Ascendancy, but my last lab done. So now I can actually go through and grind some labs and get some good enchantments on my items. Thanks again to SPL for once again providing me with some awesome loot. And thanks to all of you for tuning in. And yeah, you can start your items from scratch. It's actually what I did with this chest piece and with this ring. I used Orbs of Annul, or actually I used Scouring on those ones to take off all the mods. Just because the chest piece, also provided by SPL, was a 6 link, and then that ring was a shaper item, so that way I got this 70% increased attack damage bonus. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in, you guys. I will be back on Wednesday night, same time, sometime between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Probably just do some mapping, so yeah, we can get some community play going again. So hopefully you guys have a great night. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you all on Wednesday. So until next time, may the RNG be with you. Always.